Hi everybody, this is Old Samurai, and today I'm gonna be reacting to ReZero Season 4 Episode 1. Hell yeah, bro! Peak is back! And we did not have to wait 4 years for it to come back, which I'm very, very happy for. Like, since like a week ago, I've been like, oh, the hype is fully back. Oh, yo! I've heard amazing things about Arc 6, so I just know, I just feel it in my bones that I'm going to be uh, changed by it. It's gonna be transcendental. But anyway, I got my Return by Death t-shirt with Subaru, and let's talk about the last episode of Season 3. Though, I might repeat some stuff since I don't fully remember what I said like a year ago, but let's do it. So, Felt's name is not the one she was given at birth, which, by what the gluttonies say and react to, I'd say that that's very big evidence that she was the royal kidnapped with the whole incident that led to Theresia dying. So there's that. But just like, it is interesting how the part of the ability works for the gluttonies, considering not only did it not work, but it actively made Lai sick. So, and that was how they got the Mithya to actually hurt him. And he was pretty injured. But yeah, that's crazy though. The the fact that you basically need to know someone's dead name to steal their name and or memories. Like, oh yeah, they're definitely evil, right? I wonder if we're gonna find out what Felt's birth name is. I hope we don't, because like, we literally just see here that she doesn't care the name that Omen Rom gave her, that she's been proudly carrying. That's her true name for her. So, like, I don't think we need another moment for her to assert that, but we'll see. So, right as Felt, no, it was Dinus, one of Priestella's guards, was going to finish off Lai, Rui shows up, the third of the gluttony siblings. And it's weird because, like, I don't think I noticed the first watch, but Lai just kind of disappears, leaving just a trace of a shadow where he was lying there. And then the next moment, Rui is just there. Like, she just appears. Although she is, let's say, putting on a mask of another person who we can assume she either herself ate or one of her brothers ate. Because, Where the hell did she come from? Was she actually somehow um inside of Lai somewhere? Or like they change, they both cannot be there at the same time. They have to change places. I'm not sure what's up with that. But yeah, the fact that she can actually physically change into people, whereas Roy and Lai can just either imitate them through the memories that they have, or actually channel their actual personalities. It's I wonder why that is. Maybe because she was the first one to get the witch factor? I don't know. But okay, we're gonna skip up to the serious interrogation, and we see that indeed she does not care one bit about reviving the Witch of Envy. She only cared about reuniting with Betelgeuse, who she now sees as residing within Subaru. Now, I don't know how, if there is any truth to that. I mean, we do see that Emilia fails Juice when Subaru uses the unseen hand on her during the regular fight to get his heart out of hers. So maybe it's something regarding to that, but it's hard to say. And I'm still like, okay, so then why did they have all of this, all of the, not commands, what are they? Just all the things that they were asking for, demands. The remains of the witch, which was Tiffin, the spirit, which was the artificial spirit, which is Beatrice. Then the Tome of Wisdom that was taken here, which Otto had, and he left it to someone who can restore it, apparently. And the last one was Emilia, being Regulus's wife. So obviously we know who wanted that one. And I think Capella admitted that she was the one who wanted the remains of the witch. So, and then she says, like, right as her fight with Al finishes, she's like, oh, I got what I wanted. So it's like, to be fair, they didn't say they wanted the remains moved. So maybe they just wanted to touch them, see them, get something out of them. After all, Tiffin is the witch of pride, and there is no pride archbishop. Maybe because the witch factor was never taken out of her. So that's something to be possibly worried about. Okay, so who wanted the artificial spirit? Maybe Sirius? Because she was jealous of her? And I think that's, the Tome of Wisdom. Maybe the Gluttonies wanted it? For what purpose, I do not know. But it's not clear if Otto does have it by the end, or if they managed to actually steal it. Maybe Dewey could have done it? I don't know. Then we got Al being suspicious as usual. He did get the crystals that woke up Beatrice. And I'm guessing he got it by killing the council members, although that's all just conjecture, but the way that Capella talked about it, I feel like that was almost confirmation. So yeah, I just, he's shady, but like, he does help out. So I'm just like, what are his motivations? What is his history? What is he called Beatrice by Baack? I know that all too well, is what he said during one of the shorts. So Reinhardt is taking Sirius back to, not back, but just to Lugunica to be further questioned. I feel like, I don't know, like Reinhardt, I don't think is gonna stay guarding her forever, so something is bound to happen there. But I do like, Felt going like, if Reinhardt's going, then I'm going too. Because she's one of the two people we've seen that really brings out Reinhardt's, being more than the Sword Saint. As well as Subaru. So we do see him in another scene where Reinhardt starts like, since he was thanked for helping Subaru save Emilia, then Reinhardt starts like, helping is just, and then he cuts himself off and then says, helping a friend is like, it's a pleasure. Something along those lines. So I do feel like while Reinhardt really took some steps back because of his grandpa and his dad just not being very good to him is an understatement. Subaru and Felt remind him that he is, at the end of the day, a human and a person. And he doesn't need to put distance between them using his title. He can just be Reinhardt with them. They see that he does have things he lacks. And he very much appreciates it. We also have that little moment with Subaru and Emilia watching Luzbel and Tina. And Subaru's like, I don't know how I feel about, being glad that those two are safe when Priestella was still very much destroyed and just there was a lot of chaos and just a lot of people being hurt. But I like Emilia's response, which is, we have to rejoice in that. Because you and I and all the others worked hard to make that happen. I really hope that Subaru takes this to heart and remembers it when things get tough in this new arc. Because, yeah, we have to find joy and hope in the things that we did get right. It wasn't all meaningless. There's still light, despite all the darkness. And then we end up with the cliffhanger. Julius's name was eaten. So, I'm really, really excited to see how his dynamic with Subaru will change and evolve because of this. And just just the character work that we can get because of, you know, like Julius being a knight is such a big part of his identity. So now that that's taken away, he has to reckon with, what is he if you steal that away from him. All of his recognition and just hard work. Now no one knows about it. Only Subaru. And even then he only knows a small glimpse of it. But yeah, I'm so happy to be here again. And, if you're anime only like me, skip to where, the subtitles are gonna appear on the screen, but I'll just let you all know that I do know a few spoilers, though I don't really know the context of them, so here we go. There's this meme going around of, like, Subaru going up some stairs, and then there's, like, Aura Master on the screen. I don't know what's up with that, but I heard the context to speak. I'm sure it's gonna be, like, Subaru going through some torture or something. And him just, walking through regardless of it. I think in this arc, Subaru has one death where he basically burns himself. Not himself, but just immolation basically. So that's gonna be tough. Rem wakes up at the end of the arc and she doesn't have her memories. But I think everyone remembers her now. I think that's it. Oh, Julius is going to say the line that we hear in Amelia's third trial in season 2. Also, I know Al's ability that gets activated by his death. And that he's from a place called Baaaack. And I do know that, I think maybe arc 7, we do see Baaaack. And its king is named Vincent? Okay, that's it. Those are all the spoilers. Man, I talked a lot, but it's very much warranted with the series. So, without further ado, let's get to it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. No opening, I'm guessing? Okay, we're no time skip. Just right away where we left off, I'm guessing. Oh, his smile. He was a friend, not just an acquaintance. Yeah, what's her secret? I completely forgot about mentioning it. Her using magic and stuff? Joshua. Okay, not a character we know. I could not have tried and guessed it. 3 great heroes. Hmm. Yeah, I was thinking of that. Yeah. Beatrice talked about it in season 1. Those titles um, were the ones that sealed Satella. Pleiades. That's what the Subaru name means. No, Otto, he's still healing his legs. Why? Huh. Gotcha. Right, yeah. We are gonna have to say goodbye to Reinhardt and Feld for now. True. Garth? And Mimi. Yeah. What kind of protection would it have for that? Mm. Cute. Yo. Oh, look at Julius. It seemed like he was. There's like a little bit of like longing and yearning for that kind of relationship Subaru and Beatrice have. Especially now that he only has them. But especially Subaru. Oh? Mm. Mm. I'm glad that Subaru is just going straight to the point. Okay. So it is an imposter. Go ahead, Subaru. Nope. She did say she was keeping a secret that would hurt Julius. Eh, how does she? Eh? Huh? Eh? What? Eh? Huh? Eh? Eh? Uh, you better explain yourself right now. Huh? Yeah, it's better to differentiate them. Then what's going on with Anastasia? Why isn't she not here? What do you mean? E- that's not good. Mm, this is a lot to take in. Mm, this feels very in line with spirits and contractors. Hmm. Yeah, right. Yeah. Mm, mm, I don't know if this will be the right choice. Oh, okay. Okay. Mm. Sure. Oh, melee? I didn't know the mansion had a prison. How did she know before turning her head? He's really being vague and indirect. Oh, we're actually taking her? Oh, wait, she doesn't want to? Wait, that's why she's here? I thought they were keeping her here out of everyone else's safety. Since it would be hard to trust her. Huh. Mom. I don't think it's like blood related mom. Oh, I believe it. Mm. Um. Oh, yes. No. You still have this guy. Oh, I really like the relationship. Ram. Did she visit Rem? Uh, Stop. That's not true. Oh, so is D. I think it's Fantasy Light. The reason I'm taking you with me. Oh. Oh yeah, what happened to her husband? Uh, really? I think he's the dragon. Yeah, he must be. Yeah. Mm. Is that something that he wants to answer? Mm. Oh. Because he is. No. She finally knows his name. Oh. Oh my god. I'm not. uh, I did not expect to cry in the first episode back. またね. I could have sworn he'd already heard both of their names. I guess he forgot. There was a lot going on. Of course they did. Eh. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that was a wonderful ending to the episode, and just an ending to uh, Garfield's subplot in season 3 slash character arc. Oh my goodness. Yeah, oh man, it really caught me off guard how emotional that was. But I'm so glad we got it, because I really liked what we got from him with the fight between him and Cardigan. But it really did feel like something was missing for me, and this was it. So, oh, 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 oh. The fact that he just couldn't hold it anymore. Like, the innate sense of wanting to be comforted by his mom won over trying to be always proper and strong in the way of not showing emotion, and also just letting her live her own life without him. Like, everything just came floating back in. Like, yes, Garfield had that moment where he cried on Mimi's shoulder at early on in season 3. But this really feels like it needed to happen for Garfield to give himself the chance to form a relationship with his mom, truly. Even if, she doesn't have those memories anymore. It can be something new. It won't be what he could have had, but it's a mother slash son-ish relationship all the same. And I am so glad that she's so emotionally attuned with herself and just how to treat children, that she knew how to handle Garfield like this and was kind enough to give him what he needed. Also, Mimi shooing away Raphael and Fred, once again showing how mature and emotionally intelligent she is as well. But okay, so I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I mean, let me go back to that beginning. So we may have captures Isener Bishop, but I doubt they're just gonna come out and tell us how to fix them. Plus, in the case of Capella, she just straight up said, like, I don't know how to fix people that I've poured my blood into. Like, I wish I knew. So that one is definitely out of the picture. Yeah, we're stuck. In which case, we just gotta ask someone else who probably knows. And that's how we got the name drop of one of the 3 great heroes of Lugunica, Shaula the Sage. Sorry. So, like the 3 great heroes of all time? Or like of current day? I'm gonna guess of current day. And this sage is not, someone who's lived like 400 years. Okay, so long ago in the Dragon Friend... Oops. That went by too fast. Let's see. Long ago in the Dragon Friend Kingdom of Lugunica, there was a group of heroes who accomplished great deeds. Swordsain, the Dragon Lord, and the Sage. Oh, Dragon Lord? Not the dragon itself? Huh. That's a little different than what Beatrice said in Season 1. Collectively known as the 3 great heroes. Yep. The keeper of knowledge who foresees everything that will ever be. Okay, I'm guessing that gets passed down through generations. In the Auguria Dunes at the far eastern edge of Lugunica stands the Pleiades watchtower, built to guard the sealed Witch of Envy. Whoa. Yeah, that... I did not pay attention to that. So that's where the Witch of Envy is sealed. That's pretty big, since this whole time we've never known where her body is. The legendary sage who lives in seclusion there just might have the answers we're looking for. Gotcha. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, why are we taking victims of gluttony there if they don't have anything to do with the archbishops? But considering all the knowledge they might have, I think it's definitely worth a shot. It makes sense that Subaru is willing to take the risk, even if it's unsure of the guarantee that this will work. Though apparently there's like a barrier around it, and even if you just keep on walking towards it, it seems like it just keeps getting further and further away. And that's how even freaking Reinhardt, who has tons of different oh my god, what are they called? Divine blessings. Even one where he can wish for a divine blessing, he just couldn't do it. So I wonder what that's about. But unfortunately, it seems like Reinhardt is gonna be taking a back seat as Julius takes the front stage, which is a shame because I'm really invested on Reinhardt, but I have to patiently wait for him to get more. But hey, I also really like Julius, so I am glad that he's getting the spotlight. And not joining the Emilia camp, but just being a, let's call him an honorary member for now. But yeah, there's some really interesting looks from Julius this episode. Like when he looks at Subaru at the beginning, and he has this really sad smile on him. Like he's both pleased that Subaru is this angry on his behalf, but at the same time it's like, oh, please stop, like this is just hurting me more. And also when he looks at Beatrice and Subaru, it seems like he wishes he had this kind of relationship with someone, because even though he's a spirit knight, he only has contracts with lower spirits. Actually, what happened to the contracts with the lower spirits? Does he still have them? Or do the spirits forget about him? But it could also be that he's just, looking fondly at Subaru and seeing how much he's changed since the first time he met him as well. And Betty being like, don't make that face. If you don't, make physical contact with me, then all my cuteness will go to waste. I feel like that's definitely very intentional from her part, on distracting Subaru from overthinking too much and just getting depressed on, the journey ahead. So that whole conversation with Fox Kidna, yeah, okay, so Al was right. That was not Anastasia Hoshin. So yeah, the real one cannot use magic. Fox Kidna just used it because it was a last resort effort, apparently. That's how she, ? Let's say how they explained it. Because I was thinking, like, maybe there's a possibility that, it was a spirit that Julius lent her. Well, now we know that's not the case. And man, I was really shook and taken aback when the spirit said their name. Because just like Subaru, I was imagining the Witch of Great Echidna. Also, this is apparently the artificial spirit that most likely the cultists were demanding for. So, I remember, I'm guessing all of season 3 was Fox Kidna. So she asked Subaru about the artificial spirit. And Subaru said, oh, it must be Beatrice. And I could be misremembering, but I feel like there was a reaction there. That now that we know must have been telling. That's like, oh, no, she's not. Well, how are you so sure? I'm an artificial spirit. So, okay, so she's doing this for the sake of Anastasia. I'm probably gonna, unless we, clearly find out, I'm probably gonna go back and forth between she, her, and they, them pronouns for Fox Kidna. Yeah, they're doing this to help Anastasia. So I'm using Anna's odd as a medium to override her consciousness with my own. But doesn't that seem very risky? Like, that seems like it's, just gonna cause Anastasia to never come back. Her consciousness sleeping at the depths of her ode, and I have full control over her body. So, from what I remember, Odd is where mana comes from, and then the gate is, what makes so that magic comes out from your body into the outside world. I can't even use magic with her gate, even though it's defective. And the reason they say as to why they used it, even though it's harmful for her is that her life was in danger to begin with. I mean, fair enough. It was really just Foxedna and Felix against Capella there. So it was a reckless but understandable move. And apparently Anastasia gave her consent for this, so I guess she really must trust Foxedna. They've known each other for 10 years, which is a lot. And I'm just gonna go on a limb and say that no one knows that Foxedna exists. It's a secret Anastasia has kept all this time. Also, how did Al have the information that Anastasia cannot use magic? So yeah, Subaru is keeping it a secret because it's not good timing to share it, which, I don't know. We'll see. I just feel like keeping this up as it is might hurt Julius especially once he does find out. And it won't be in a way that Foxedna or Subaru can control. So Meili has just been chilling in the mansion's prison. Okay. And Subaru wants to take her out of here so she can help them out. Though it'll be tricky, you know, like we did have that one season 2 short when Garfield empathizes and basically tells her, you know, it's okay to cry if you feel sad about losing Elsa. I don't mind. And she does tear up at that. So I feel like there's definitely a side of her that knows that Subaru and company are good people and she will be in good hands. But there's a lot, you know, from her time with Elsa and Mom that prevents her from being upfront about actually being pleased with this arrangement. She does want to make connections. It's just hard because of the type of life she's had until now. But yeah, she'll definitely be a lot more difficult to befriend. Oh, that conversation between Julius and Subaru was so good. Yo, that line, don't try to rank how painful things are. For one, Subaru is the perfect person to say that. But also, like, yeah, just it serves no purpose to compare your pain to someone else's pain. Regardless, you know, your pain is valid. And you shouldn't put it down just because you think that someone else is going through something worse. And I love that it was Subaru who is basically trying to nail that to his head. And yeah, even though Subaru and Julius they still are not like, you know, buddy. There's something about them being rivals that is just very unique as a dynamic for Subaru. My eyes know just how strong you are, my humiliation knows it, no matter who else may forget. It's so good. And you can see how much that means to Julius with how surprised he looks right after Subaru says that. For one, he can't believe that Subaru of all people is the only one who can keep his spirits up in this moment. But also, yeah, Julius most definitely admires Subaru. And this is just a reminder of why he does. Because of, his determination and his straightforwardness on not giving up and letting others how valuable they are to the world and to him, whether it be positive or negative or a mixture of the two. But I think that's where I'm gonna leave it here for now. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Till next time, see ya!